Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I just thought I'd take the opportunity to give you a chance to have a look at a few things that I've been getting up to this week, as it's my final week before I have to go back to work after having had my hip replacement. So I've been doing, as you saw in the last video, a bit of pebble wrapping, and now I've been doing some crystal wrapping as well. So here's a couple of crystals, quartz crystals that I've done, and I think they're quite nice actually. This one I've put onto a chain, and the other one I've put onto a cord, and as you can see it's just one piece of wire that starts on a spiral and ends at the top where the loop is for the cord. And the weirdest place in the world to buy crystals, YMCA charity shop. Good old charity shops, eh? You can't live without them, certainly not in Brighton and Hove anyway. So there's the two wrapped crystals. It did take me a bit of doing, I have to say, because this is quite thick 1mm wire. I did get some 0.7mm wire yesterday, but I haven't had a chance to have a go with it yet. The other thing I've been upcycling is yet another in a series of Primark belts. I put a couple of dragons on it, put a little joiny bit here on the cords, and at the bottom of the cords I put these rather lovely double-faced suns, which I have had for, well, hundreds of years, well, since the 80s I think. They were on a massive gold necklace that I had, and if you know me, you'll know I never wear gold, so they've been hanging around doing nothing, so they've finally got a job to do on this dragon belt, which I wore the other day, and I have to say, really like it a lot. Now then, the last in a series of 6 deep box frames that I've been doing to put up in our living room is my Edgar Allan Poe one, and I'm very, very pleased with it. It's got, oh, sorry about the radiator there. It's got references to, well, the fall of the House of Usher. It's obviously got the raven on it here. It's got the Telltale Heart, which is here. And it's also got the Cask of Amontillado, which, excuse the glare, which is here. So there's a little bit of glue that hasn't dried fully yet in there, but take no notice. This typed bit of text here is all about the death of Edgar Allan Poe and the mystery of it, the fact that nobody quite knows what killed him or why he died. Cask of Amontillado, we've got a little tiny bit of text under this glass cachabon here, and then further up there's a little bit of text from the story on some see-through acrylic resting on another stone, and obviously part of the story is he walls his enemy up in a cellar and shackles him to the wall. So there's a bit of wall at the bottom, a bit of shackle, a bit of bone there at the enemy's head possibly. Poe's birth and death dates, nice little graveyard silhouette there, and another graveyard silhouette there just going vertically. The Telltale Heart looking all lovely and juicy and hearty and beating. Another bit from the story underneath a underneath the cachabon, and you can see the chap lying on the floorboards there listening intently for the heart. Bit of a raven there, bit of a nice shiny raven there on a nice red stone, little bit of the poem there, and that is hiding underneath another little bit of transparency of the ravens sitting on the plinth above the door. I absolutely love Poe, as you know. If you've seen my other video of my other Poe frame, and I think this has done quite a good job actually. I was trying to get this done before I had to go back to work, and I had so many bits and pieces and things I'd collected for it, and I couldn't obviously use all of them in one frame because it's only 20 centimetres by 20 centimetres, but I've used some lovely red ink which has got some gold flecks in it there, a little bit of silver ink on the candelabra, a little bit of red dye, red eye for the raven, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, especially these see-through acrylic things which I only learnt how to do today, and I think they're going to be coming in very handy for other box frames if I ever get time ever again to do any of these. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you like my Poe deep box frame. I had to put that little bit of poetry at the bottom again because I do like it. So it's in the other frame, but it's going to be in the other room to that, so hopefully it won't look too repetitive. And yeah, I especially like the heart actually. It's nice and juicy. It looks really very good indeed. So that's today's video. Dragon belt, wrapping crystals and Poe frame. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again before too long. Cheerio everybody. See you soon.